So who out there buys used video games? You? You? Do you? You? Oh, a whole shitload of people do. Well now, you might like this little interesting tidbit of information that might in fact be true about the upcoming Xbox 720 or whatever Microsoft plans on calling their next Xbox. Well, apparently, they're going to say, use games. You're fucking crazy if you think you're gonna play a used game on our console. No, that shit better be brand new. If it's not brand new, it's not gonna work on our system. Yeah, so that's what's going around right now, is that used games or, you know, a borrowed game or anything like that, a rented game, are not going to work on the Xbox 720. They're pretty much trying to implement features into it to go and cut down dramatically and make sure that used game sales are a thing of the past. Wow, is there a lot of fucking problems with this. Now, let me go and just start naming off this shitload of reasons why this is a bad idea. Okay, firstly, if you were going to go and make it so that people can't play used games, do you realize game rental services will pretty much be obsolete and go out of business altogether? And that's a way that most people try to figure out if they're going to like a game and go and purchase it. Secondly, used game sales, okay, while you may not be seeing a profit from them, if the person bought it, they should be able to do what they want with it, okay? If I buy a game and my friend says, hey, why don't you come down and play it? And I say, okie dokie, and then we go into their house and we decide we're gonna go and play the game, I can't unless I lug my fucking console with me now. Wow, that sounds like a blast. I'm so glad. Even though you'll have the console, that doesn't matter, because it can only work on mine. What's worse is, what if the game just breaks altogether and they don't sell that game anymore? Then I'm shit out of luck, aren't I? So I'm gonna have to go on like Amazon or eBay or some random fucking retailer and cross my fingers and hope that they still sell it. And that's another point. If they stop selling the game, then what? Then you have to go and find brand new copies? Do you realize how expensive old games that are brand new cost? Do you realize how fucking expensive that gets? I mean, absolutely like ludicrous within fucking price range, okay? Nobody's able to afford them half the time. What's even crazier is, do you realize why people buy used games? I'm going to let everybody watching this guess. Why do you buy used games? Can you guess? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Ding! Because they're cheaper! Nobody sets out to buy a used game because it's already been played. Nobody has that mind for, oh man, this has already been played. That gives me more incentive to get this over that new copy over there. Yuck. No. We get them because they're cheaper. That's it. If you want people to buy brand new games all the time, lower the fucking price. $60 a pop? Okay, if I want two games, that's $120. 120? Okay, next month is February. Do you realize how many games are coming out next month I want? Me, personally, there's 5. Okay, I can't afford all of that. That's fucking absolute insanity. So you want to know what I'm going to have to do? Like many other tried and true gamers, I'm going to have to do the good old quote, I'm going to wait until the price lowers. You know how many times I've said that, and many other people that I know have said that, and many of you have probably said that. I'll just wait until it gets cheaper. That's the thing. If the games were already priced well enough, then that'd be great. I mean, and just look in Australia. The fucking games can go upwards of $100 or more for just a regular ass game. What kind of fucking crazy ass budget are you gonna have to be able to afford that? Like, I have a 6-figure salary, of course I can game. Oh wait, you don't? Like oh, you poor son of a bitch, that sucks. Better save up to get your one game. Oh, it was only 8 hours long? No replay value? Oh man, that fucking sucks. Yeah, that's kind of what we're living in, but the thing is you are making a console and apparently want to go and say use game sales. Oh man, they're cutting so deep into all the publishers and developers' pockets. And while I do feel for them, truly, and I do mean this with utmost sincerity, I do feel bad that they're not getting a cut in some way, but that's how shit goes. If you own it and you want to give it away, sell it, or whatever the case is, that's how shit goes. I'm sorry, but it's your product. You do what you want with it. Okay, society has been built around the ability and the fucking, like, obvious opportunity to resell something because you own it. When you buy it, it's yours to do whatever you want with it. You can take a piss on it if you want, okay? There shouldn't be something that's built inside of it that's just like automatic piss shields. It's like, no, oh no, it's everywhere. Oh, I got my carpet. Then again, why is somebody pissing in their living room? That's a good question. Doesn't matter. Back on point. See, the problem is that this idea is really bad, and as a matter of fact, this is one of those make or break situations. If you go and say, oh, we're going to ensure that you cannot play used games on there, and this game is going to permanently, forever be linked to this console, and you can never play it on anything else, that's a good way to drive away your entire fucking fan base well before your console ever comes out. Okay? And especially if your competition says, oh yeah, you can play used games on ours, and then they go in droves, I mean in fucking droves, over to the competition because they're going to offer them the experience that they want to be able to continue with. Okay? There's so many things wrong with this concept, it's absolute fucking insanity. Like, the insanity meter is just like, look, I'm at max! Oh wait, no, pow! Right there, let's double or triple that fucking shit! Alright, this idea, do not like it, do not want it, do not need it. Many of you can definitely see that this isn't going to work very well for anybody. It's not going to work for Microsoft, and it's not going to work for gamers, so who is it going to cater to? Publishers and developers, that's really about it. And the thing is, how's it going to cater to them whenever, you know, I'm sorry, but you're going to have a whole bunch of pissed off people not wanting to buy your products now because you're going to be supporting this? Nah, that's just, it's not going to work. I'm sorry, it's not. So, I wanted to go and touch on this subject because it's a pretty big deal, and especially since we don't even know what Sony's going to say, we don't know what Nintendo's going to say. Is this the future? Like, is the Wii U going to come out? Is the Wii U going to come out with the same exact thing implemented? Used game sales are going to be halted. Renting a game? Halt. Are you letting somebody borrow a game? Halt. Halt, halt, halt. Daggerfall. Somebody should get that reference, I hope. But that's one of the things. If this is where it's going, I mean, for a while now, they've been trying all sorts of different tactics to ensure that used game sales are going to lower. You know, like the online pass that a lot of the big publishers have gone and implemented, and then having it so that pretty much you can only have the one single save file and shit like that, you know, and then the redeemable codes and just everything. It's like, so that's not enough now. Now you need to have this? Like, you're basically just taking your fans, putting them in a fucking headlock and choking them out. It's like, dude, this isn't going to make anybody happy. If anything, you're just going to have a bunch of people turn their backs on you and go elsewhere. Yeah, and like I said before, it's going to be fucked up whenever those games are not sold anymore. Look at one of my favorite publishers in the entire world, Atlas. Okay, they do limited production runs on all their games. I'm sorry, but if I'm not the first one to the fucking party on one of their games, and then they stop production of it within like a couple months, I'm shit out of luck. So then you're gonna have to go online and basically hope that you can get a hold of one of those games. And meanwhile, people are going to be coughing up tons of money, basically just a big bidding war. Okay, I don't want to pay a couple $100s for a fucking video game. Alright, I don't even like paying $60 for a brand new video game. If you really want to go and catch my attention, bring them out at like $30 or something. I can afford that. That'd be awesome. 3 games for $90? Fucking right, I'd be going out and buying tons more games. If they said they were going to go and lower the price, that would be absolutely fine with me. As a matter of fact, you know, they say, well, because of the cost of production and everything, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you want to know what? Fuck you. That's, okay, you're just jerking off, alright? There's no way. If you went and took the price of all those games and lowered them, I mean dramatically, brand new sales-wise, you would be selling so many more games. Definitely making your money back and then some. That's all there is to it. I mean, I understand that things do cost money and things do need to be at a set value, but it's just like 60? You know, and like I said in Australia, upwards of 100 or more? Get the fuck out of here, man. And now you're gonna say used games? Oh, no, 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 no. And think about all the stores that make a living off of reselling and everything. They would just go out of business after a while. You know, there's just so many fucked up ways to look at this, and it's just like, I can't really see enough plus sides to this to go and outweigh all the bad, because there's just a big shit pile of bad. So I went to go and share my thoughts and my feelings on the matter, because there's a lot to go over, and again, this is something I'm kind of fearing with the future of gaming and everything. So I want to know, what do all of you, the nerds and nerdettes, truly think about this? Do you think this is a good idea, or do you think that this is a bad idea? Put your comments and thoughts down below in the comment box, or if you want to make a video response about the matter of the Xbox 720 and it basically just giving a big old middle finger to used game sales and what have you. So, this is AlphaOmegaSin, as always. Nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on.